Hello, welcome back. Last time I faced off with Aghanim and defeated him, and then he drew me into the Dark World as he disappeared. Then I learned the boundaries of what a bunny can do and what a bunny cannot do. So, I'm here in the Dark World. I have 105 rupees. This is a slight problem. I need a little bit more money than I have. So I probably need to go just get some in, like, Kakariko Village or something. This monster, listed in the manual as Hinox. It said something about, if you want to find his weak point, aim for the eye. The bow is not the way to do that. Also susceptible to his own bombs, apparently. Throw at me. Come on now. Well, there's not enough time to throw back at him. Also, just randomly, this little plant monster is listed. It's called a Snapdragon. But, like, these guys are not. Just a couple of monsters are. Anyway, let's take a journey. Well, I'm right here in the gate, which itself wants to take me to the Dark World, so I guess that's fine. The reason I need more money is because I need 100 for a coming activity, and I want to talk to a fortune teller. Maybe the fortune teller won't charge much. So I'm just, like, here. This is fine. Like, there's lots of ways to get money in this game. The way I'm choosing is to go to the house of the person who reports me to the police and pull on the Mario painting there. That'll work fine. And actually, let's talk to a fortune teller kind of like on the way there. Nothing special underneath that rock. I guess I could try playing a money-making game here. You know what? Sure. Maybe I don't have to go this far. Or maybe this will just make my situation worse. The situation remains the same. Alright, let's gamble. Alright, my situation has worsened. There's also that one place in the desert, I think it is, where I can just keep on pulling up pots and getting more... Okay, maybe that's enough, depending on how much Fortune Teller charges. I just want to see if the quote is any different, because last time he just talked about the Moon Pearl. Alright, this one north of Kakariko. You cut that out, it's annoying. There. So, Fortune Teller, what's in this tree? Bees. I will evade and leave you alone. Red soldiers in town now. Got it. Oh yeah, soldiers are just all over town. Nobody's in the streets anymore, are they? Because, like, they're too oppressed for that. Hi. What's your mood today? Do you suppose, like, the fortune I get at the fairy fountain determines something like how much the fortune teller charges? You will meet a strange man standing in the desert. That's your fortune? Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm basically there. I just need 2 more, and I can probably get those incidentally along the way, or like in some bushes here. Somewhere, somehow. I know what place I can get 2 rupees easily. Right over here, in this house. If I just need a couple, this is a fine place to come. I got 1. I can get 1 more. How hard is it to get a rupee? Not that hard. Okay, 100. So, I'll return to the castle. It'll be quicker to go around this way, I think. Alright, and we're gonna actually do the Palace of Darkness. Called by that name this time. What's my battle status? I have 3, 1 has a fairy in it. I don't feel the need to carry a bee with me, and if I run into a fairy, I'll grab it. Oh, right, I had one other thing that I feel is important to do. And I guess easiest way to do it is just to walk south of here. Okay. I need to go somewhere. See you in a moment. Alright, so here at the lake, where the good bee is. You know, if I'm right next to the good bee, I might as well get one. I can experiment. Seeing this in the Dark World reminded me there's a boulder here that I think also has something under it in the Light World, and I think that is something that I do want to get. So I wanted to come here before I forgot. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. You can earn a lot of rupees by defeating enemies. It's the secret of my success. Okay. So this is just a guy who talks into a few rupees in pots. Well, I'll take that money. I thought there was a piece of heart here, but apparently not. Okay, good bee. You caught a bee. Keep it in a bottle. And I caught a fairy too in the same swing. You know what? That's fine. Alright, cool. Now I'm getting where I'm going. Alright, so back at the castle again. I can go through the gate to return to the Dark World. That's also where my portal is. Same difference. So, the Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world, and I think I have tested the boundaries adequately, unless there's like a waterway that I didn't see that would take me outside of this area I can reach. I think I am confined to this area of the world, the Dark World that I've seen so far, until I do this palace. So, we're gonna go. These trees, so they have faces on them. Some of them do things. This is not one that does things. I don't think I'm near a tree that does things. But I should remember to charge into trees to find stuff like this fairy. Cool. Alright, the way to go. Now that I can wield my sword. And that will make a surprising difference in one spot. Right here. So this maze, when a bunny walked through it, nothing in particular happened. When a Link walks through it... Look at that, there's somebody following behind me. It's Kiki the Monkey Kiki. Oh, I did need more than 100. Good thing I, right, it's 110. Good thing I, got a little bit of extra. 10 rupees for you. You will accompany me for a while. If I get hit, the monkey runs away. So, and then I have to pay 10 rupees again. So don't get hit right now. Pretty sure that's how it works. I think it's one hit and monkey leaves. So go here to where the palace is. If you give me 100 rupees, I will open the entrance for you. Alright, you do it. Jumps on my head, jumps on the statue's shoulder, then presses that button, which you now notice when the monkey's up there is different from the other side. Alright, thanks Kiki. And I'm in the Palace of Darkness. If you remember what the East Palace looked like, this might look familiar. This was just a cliff into nothing. That's a Helmasaur. Another random monster is listed in the manual. So that's how I get back. Oh right, and the music. Dark World dungeons get their own music. That's different from Light World dungeons. It's a shame each dungeon doesn't get its own music. I think that happens in later Zelda games. At this point, you just get the 2 tracks. Key. This one's pretty good. A little more energetic than the Light World one. Both are good. I think I might like this one slightly better if I had to rank them, though. Alright, so switches both sides. They're all toggles. So I just gotta step on that twice if I'm going from one side to the other. Helmasaur can't be harmed by my sword from the front. It has a turning radius, I think, so technically I can get behind it, but it's kind of hard to do. Easier to just hit it with a thing. A pot. By the way, these bubbles here, there's a thing I can do with them. Sprinkle powder on them, and they turn into... Eventually, if I can hit it. Man, easier said than done. They follow a consistent pattern. This shouldn't be so hard. I'm just not predicting right. There. Turns into a fairy. I used my entire magic bar for that, just about. So good source of fairies if you're low in a dungeon. I see that... breakable wall. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Hey, check it out, it's not Sahasrahla talking to me. I am locked in Turtle Rock, on top of Death Mountain. I know you are doing your best, but please hurry. Well, that's nice. A little message from Zelda, letting me know she's okay. Because last I saw of her, she just disappeared. I don't know what Aghanim did to her. Right, these things. When they're zappy, I can't hit them with my sword, except my sword beam took over there. So that breaks. I can also bomb here. I think neither of... Let's see, the floor will break, the wall will not. Floor breaks, but it's just a hole into nothing. By the way, this place has 2 floors that I know about. I don't know if it shows me all floors before I get the map. Alright, these things, they're weird. That one shoots fire at me when it's facing me. Like, some are mimics, some are reverse mimics. You can be sworded, but the quicker way to deal with you is with a bow. Yeah, this is like equivalent to the sleepy thingies from the other spots. Yeah, green can be dealt with pot, red cannot. And I just have to use your movement pattern to move you into my arrow. Because if I face directly at you, you shoot fire at me, and... Does my shield block that? My shield does block fire, but I think that fire might be too hot for it. Whoops. That time I got shocked, but the beam still came out. Red one's slit. And the little one's shocked too. Also traps. I think those are the first time we've seen those. Maybe? Oops. How much damage does the shock do? 1 heart? Looked like 1 heart, I think. Thanks for the bomb refill, and I can bomb here too. I think there are fairies in that spot. This is a key? No, that's the map. These things are weird. What are those? It's like little things popping out of the ground. I never understood that sprite. Fairies, I'll take one. Thanks. I'll leave the rest for a future adventurer who might be me. So, 2 keys, 1 on each of the side paths. Now we can go down the center path after some backtracking. I don't really need to kill you. So I'll leave you alone. These cracks aren't real cracks. And in fact I have the map, so it'll show me there are no rooms next to me. There are rooms next to me. But not accessed that way, I guess. Yeah, okay, so still 2 floors shown. Inconclusive on my earlier question. I think it shows, yeah, when I was in the castle tower, it showed the entire thing, despite me never having gotten a map in there. So Helmasaur, if I hit you with this sword, yeah, you definitely have a turning radius, so I can get behind you if I want to. I just always use the pots, because it's easy to do. Oh, I can avoid that switch. When walking that way, at least. Okay. Alright, key number 1. Those are turtles. Can't hurt them with current equipment, I believe. Can I bomb one? Might be hard to get an answer to that. I think that was inside the explosion for enough time that it would have taken damage if I could. So I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Let's see, how does this work? I can push you off and down. Do I want that? Doesn't look useful. You're just there. A chest exists. I haven't seen these since the Palace of Darkness, or what I called it. Alright, so those make a reappearance in the Dark World version of the East Palace. Neat. Key. Alright, turtles just kind of wander around and get in my way. I'm back here, I see. Yes, a lot of back and forth in this dungeon. It's a non-linear experience. Let's try the left side. That also has a pit, right, so cracks in the floor. I can bomb that. I want that chest. I think I remember what's in it. Doesn't matter whether I fall down left or right side. Fake cracks in the wall, don't go anywhere. Well, the cracks are real, but the wall's not as weak as it looks. Here we go, chest. Big key? Big key. There we go. It is the master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot. I don't know why it feels the need to tell me that message like every single time I get one of those, but it does. Messages just... they repeat. Let's see, I had 2 keys when I came in there. I probably could have avoided having visited that pit twice and, like, made this round trip if I'd gone in the left path first. Did that floor stay bombed? Did I lose my opportunity to go across I did not. It rebuilt itself. Okay. Alright, so can I push this, or is this a return trip? It's a return trip. And I ruined it! No more return trip. Right, so jump off. These guys are bouncy in a place where bouncing is dangerous, and there's a stationary bouncer there too. So bump into this, and yeah, couldn't avoid getting off the edge there, it looked like. Okay, so I think I need a ranged weapon here. There we go. That's a chest I don't have. I need to go back for that. I need to reset the room first. It might just be rupees? I'm not sure though. So I think I can get to that now, right? Oh, there's a little ledge right over here. I guess it's just the... No, it's just the top of the wall. It looks walkable though. But it's in a place I cannot reach. I never noticed that before. Oh, that block is permanently down in the pit. Huh. Interesting. Key. Alright, so I could toggle the switches to get up there, and I think I need to, right? Because, like, I can't do what I need to do here, can I? Closed door. Switch. Switch that has to be held. Right, I'm wasting hearts. There's another heart in there. I gotta discover that one of these statues is pushable. Put it there to hold this. So yeah, if I try to face you... No, shield does not protect me, so it's just easier to push you into the thing from the side. It's not a hard move to pull off if you think of doing it. Alright, so weird dead-end room here, with seemingly nothing. Oh, this statue's a different color. I don't know if... Is there a hint for this? Maybe Zahasrahla has one elsewhere in the dungeon, but you just gotta shoot an arrow at the eyeball, and the wall opens. It keeps on scrolling off screen. Can't see what it's doing, but it's still doing things. Kinda takes a while. Alright, it's dark down here, and I am blocked by little pop-up head thingies, whatever those are. So, let's go elsewhere. Ouch. I need to flip that switch again. There's another one in this room. I'll use this heart because it's here. Then I think it's necessary to... Let's see, I might be able to just boomerang this. Normally I'd do this with a bomb, but if I'm quick about it... And from the right angle... With the right camera... Maybe not. Well, I did it, but now I'm here. Okay, there's like several ways to do this. Let's do it this way. I think bombs persist across rooms, right? That one sure didn't. Okay, so let's do it this way. I think this is the normal way. Did you know you can pick up and throw a bomb you placed? Press the A button. Alright, something's gonna happen here. Bridge collapses. But it resets. Killing the Helmasaur ahead of time just makes it a little easier to get through there. Alright, so I saw that chest as I dashed by. That's what I want. Ouch. Don't think there are any lamps in this room. Palace of Darkness. It's a dark place. Chest. You got some bombs. You can pick up and throw a bomb you place. Press the A button. Alright, just a little dark maze here. I don't know my way through it automatically. This got me to a key. That's good. That's an easily missable key if you don't happen to explore that corner of the dark room. Big chest. Magic hammer. You can drive the wooden stakes down into the ground. You can use it to pound on other things too. Alright, so this item's cool. Oops. Whoa, Link, how did you... I was steering right for that entire time after I closed the menu. I guess he had already decided he was going into that door, and there was nothing I could do about it. Alright, got a hammer. I can pound stakes and other things. Other things like, for example, skulls. They shatter. And turtles. Pound the ground next to them and hit them with the sword is one way to do that. But I can also, if I hit them flipped over with the hammer, it just kills them right away, but also flips them back over if I miss. Compass. That is not a key I can avoid spending, is it? No. No, I'm gonna have to go that way. But there's stuff in the basement I can get first. Wait, what is in this basement? Nothing. This is of no benefit to me. Except, I mean, there's money. And there are these things. So I guess I'll take some healing. And there is seeing that the boss door is right there at the other end of a teleport. 1 arrow! And there is a key. Okay, there was something. I forgot. I guess that's not necessarily the boss door, but it's clearly decorated like one. Oh, this is a... I thought this went straight to that hallway, but no, this room is unique. Wait, hold on. I guess if I fall through that floor, I'll go back to the entrance anyway. Do I get myself trapped if I do this? Nah, I can squeeze by. Statues, showing off that they have a different hitbox than the walls next to them because those desync slightly. Okay, so, switch. Oh, you, go away. And there's another switch in the other room, but this one's a little easier to get to. I do have to redo this little bit. Now that I have a new tool, there is a way forward. Oh, but you respawned. Oops, I shot too many arrows. Whatever, I have lots. I increased my capacity. So, this sure doesn't look like a wooden stake, but let's use that new tool on it. Whatever it is, it pounds. And gets out of my way. So, hammer is a tool for just removing an obstacle, a one-tile obstacle in the way like that. Hold on, you're giving me bombs. There's a crack in, not this room, the next one, I think. And that's where I needed that key that I got down below. Right, okay. You're not a hammer, you're a boomerang. Oh, let's try something. Ice rod. Now that I have the hammer... There you go, full magic decanter. If I'm low on magic but not too low to use the ice rod, that's a good way to refill it. This room's always real satisfying. Just hammer through all the turtles, all at once. It can be done better than that, but that was good enough for me. Very bright. Alright, one of these will push. This is a little Zelda 1 callback, except the block that pushes is not the one you'd expect. Alright, here we go. I'm in the middle. And if I were to look at my map and compass, right, the compass will tell me where the boss is. It's right there to my north, and I've seen everything else. Great. And it's a gigantic Helmosaur. So immune to sword, but hammer... Okay, so the very first hammer hit both makes the hurt sound and chips off a little piece of its armor, to make it clear that that's the right thing to do. Sometimes you do that. Sometimes you walk around, sometimes you swing your tail at me. I think I can still hit you with the hammer, but like it's harder to do it. No, I'm wrong. Alright, I'm hurting a bit. Let's see if I can pull this off without dying. If I die, I have at least one fairy. Want to try the good bee? I do. Oh, it's trying! It's just unsuccessful. I don't know if I can get you back without dying. I could not. Alright, well, with fairy invincibility, maybe I can. There we go, I caught a bee. Okay. I wonder why you have those traps in the back of your arena. They don't really play into the fight at all. I guess I could try to dodge behind you, but your tail's swinging around. That seems unsafe. Alright, so here in Dark World Dungeons, instead of the pendant, I get a crystal. Already got all 3 pendants. There aren't any more. And the crystal does a thing. There was no clue for shooting an arrow at the eye of the statue, by the way. Link, because of you I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you! This world used to be the Golden Land where the Triforce was hidden. But because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds, nearer the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. And the ... and that noise is where she marks my map. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. There we go. So first Dark World dungeon done of, according to this map, 7. Zelda told me while I was in there that she is held at Turtle Rock on Death Mountain. We know Death Mountain is here. That's the only dungeon on Death Mountain. So therefore that's Turtle Rock. So they're numbered. Number 2 is where the fish building place is. 5 is that isolated spot in the lake that I couldn't get to. 6 is where the desert used to be, which is now a swamp, I believe. 4 is in town. Right, 3 is in the woods. And I can actually go to town now that I have the hammer. So hammer opens up lots of possibilities. Many options aren't available to me. Let's see, do I want to do any of them today? I should not. So next time should be a dedicated hammer lots of things and explore the world episode. That sounds reasonable. Which crystal's number 2? The south. Okay, sure. Alright, and I don't think I have anything else I need to do here right now, so I'll just save and quit. And next time, pounding things with the hammer and seeing where that gets me.